volador. El gato volador. I'm just kidding. El gato volador. El gato volador. Oh, that's so funny. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a Halloween look for you guys. That was inspired by this girl right here on my Pinterest. I decided to go ahead and recreate the look, and this is what the outcome is. I hope you guys stay until the end of the video, and let's get on to it. For foundation today, I'm going to be using Your Skin But Better CC Cream by It Cosmetics. And using a Real Technique sponge, I'm just going to be dabbing this all over my face. You want to make sure you put some of that foundation onto your lips to neutralize your lip color. Going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium Honey, I'm going to be placing this concealer right underneath my eyes, above my eyebrows, on my chin, and underneath my nose. And I'm just trying to highlight those parts of my face to bring those out forward a little bit more. Going back in with my beauty sponge, I'm just going to go ahead and blend out my concealer. I also want to go ahead and bring some of that concealer onto my eyelids to conceal that part and act as a base for my eyeshadow. Using a pink paint and a makeup wedge, I'm just going to be painting this onto the tip of my nose. Going back in with my beauty sponge, I'm just going to go ahead and unwrinkle the creases underneath my eyes and set my under eyes with some translucent powder. I'm also going to be setting everywhere else I put some concealer on. The translucent powder I'm using is called Derma Blend, and it's in the shade Original. Then going in with a stippling brush, I'm just going to go ahead and swipe off all the extra powder on my face. What you also want to do is bring some of that translucent powder onto your lids to go ahead and set. Using my Makeup Forever Artist Shadows 3, I'm going to be going in with the shade D236. Using a big fluffy blending brush, I'm just going to be blending this all over my crease and on the side of my nose. Back in with the same palette, I'm just going to go in with the shade ME230, and I'm going to be using a smaller blending brush, and I'm going to be concentrating on my crease. Now this color is very pigmented, I didn't realize it, so I'm just going to go back in and blend it with that big fluffy brush. Then using this very old palette by Too Faced, it's called Everything Nice. I'm going to go in with the shade Live It Up and place this on my crease and swiping it all the way across to meet into my inner corner. What you'll also want to do is bring that color onto the side of your nose. Not adding any more product onto the brush, just whatever is left on it. Going back in with that same palette using the shade Totally Fetch, I'm going to be placing this shade right on top of that Live It Up and doing the same exact technique I did with that same color. Using that big fluffy brush, I'm just going to go ahead and further blend all the shades together. Now mixing both Totally Fetch and Live It Up, I'm going to be placing this on the side of my nose to furthermore contour my nose. And then again, going back to that big fluffy brush to go ahead and blend all the colors together. Then going back in to that same old palette, I'm going to be using the color Honey Pot and using a flat shader brush to place this on my lid. Now to add a little bit more of a gold color to my lids, I'm going to go in with a single shadow by NARS in the shade Silent Night, and I'm going to be placing it right directly over Honey Pot. For eyeliner, I'm going to use this NYX liquid liner with a little brush. Now I'm going to be doing this off of camera for my wing liner because I get really close to the mirror. To tightline, I'm going to be using the Chartiest eye pencil. And as always, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Dual in the shade Soft Brown. Using this blush palette that I got at Forever 21, I'm going to be using the pink shade and the purple shade, and I'm going to be mixing those two together. And I'm going to chisel my cheekbones with it, using it as a contour and blush at the same time. Also bringing that onto my forehead. Then to add a little bit more purple, I'm going to go in with Backfire from my Urban Decay Nocturnal Shadow Box, placing this all over my forehead. I'm also going to add Fireball and just placing this on my high points of my forehead. Okay, I think this is the last shadow I'm going to be using, but it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in the color Electro, and I'm just going to be placing this on the inner corners as a inner corner highlight. For highlighter, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter in the shade Aura, I think it's called, but the shade is a very beautiful iridescent pink. For my bottom waterline, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the shade Vise. For my bottom lashes, I'm using the Superhero Mascara by IT Cosmetics. I'm holding off on my upper lashes for now. I'm not putting any product on it. To map out the mouth of the cat, I'm going to be using this NYX eyeliner pencil in the shade White. And the reason I'm using this white color is because if you messed up, it is easier to erase than if you go in with a black. After you have your mouth mapped out, you'll want to go in with black to go over the white. In this case, I used paint, but the paint was not working for me, so I ended up going in with my Tarte's double-sided pencil, and I used the liquid eyeliner. To shade in my mouth, I'm going to be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. This pencil is going to be acting as a base, so whenever you lay down the paint, there's no skin peeking through. After putting down the base, I'm going to go in with the white paint, like I said before, just with a beauty sponge or a beauty wedge. I'm going to be painting that on. Now it's time to draw on the teeth. I'm going to be using a black eyeliner pencil to do vertical lines, and those are going to look like they're my teeth. After you have your teeth drawn out, what you'll need to do is use a black eyeshadow. In this case, I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow palette again, and I'm going to use this shade Black Out. Now I'm just going to go ahead and set all the black eyeliner. The picture showed some squiggly lines at the end of the mouth, so I'm going to go ahead and just add those on my face as well. Using that same liquid eyeliner pencil, what I'm going to do is draw out the whiskers, and I'm going to go ahead and just dot it out first. And then after you have all your dots in place, what you'll want to do for your whiskers is press down on your pencil and then kind of just flick it out, if that makes any sense. And whatever was left over from the blushes that I used on my cheeks, I'm just going to go ahead and place that on my chin. And going in with some glitter mixture that I created, I'm going to be using some Vaseline to place this all over my forehead and cheekbones. The glitter is actually optional. This is not a necessary step for this look, but I just wanted to add some bling bling onto my look. I wanted to do some very dramatic lashes, and what more dramatic lashes can you get than the Allure times Nicole Guerrero lashes, and these are the 143 lashes. How many more times can I say lashes? After I have my lashes on, one more time, lashes, I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara, and what I like to do is after I put the mascara on, pinch my falsies onto my real ones. Alright, so that is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, one more time, guys. This was too funny. I kept on remembering El Gato Volador song with this look.